It's decide time. It's time to make substantial decisions about my life and career. Oh, wait, no, it just literally wants me to tell the time. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Metroid Prime. So some time ago, Proton John started his LP of Yoshi's Island with one important question. Is this game still as good as I thought it was back when I first played it? And I am with that same question, but for Metroid Prime. To give a little backstory on this, start single player of Prime 1. I'm doing it on normal, cause forget veteran. I'm not crazy. Anyway, to give a little backstory on this, and I'm playing the Trilogy version, as you can see here. The Nintendo Direct that featured Metroid Prime Federation Force was, I think, like a week ago at this point. And the video for my issues with Federation Force came out technically yesterday, because I finished it yesterday, but it was published at like 12:30 this morning. And I'd seen a few comments about Federation Force that are comparing it to Prime. When Prime came out, people didn't really like Prime. It was sort of a Legend of Zelda Wind Waker situation. People weren't okay with it at first, but they warmed up to it. And as it stands now, Prime is considered one of the better Metroid games, and to some, the best Metroid game. I, personally, like Super Metroid better, but Prime is pretty damn fantastic. But that was just my memory. I haven't played Prime at this point, other than that practice file there, in... like, it has been multiple years, at least since I got my Wii, and the copy of the Prime Trilogy that it came with. So I thought, well, I haven't played Prime in a really long time, but I don't have the time to play Prime in my own time. Future me, if you would, a counter of those two words. Thank you. So I thought, well, how can I get away with playing Prime and seeing if it's still as good as I remember, and not be wasting my time with it? I thought, I should play it for the channel. This is a good idea. I've had more than a few Metroid-themed design chats running around in my head for quite a while now, so I thought, well, what the heck? Why not? Let's do a Metroid Month. So we're doing it. This is the first episode of Metroid Month. Considering I just finished Fusion last week, and that bled into this month, I figured it was a good time to do it. So here we go. Let's get started with some Prime. First things first. Yeah, I gotta... Let me just change some settings. Alright, that is much better. I prefer to do this because this is sort of the original version. For the record, and if you don't know, Prime originally came out on the GameCube, but they remade it with motion controls for the Trilogy version. As this is the Trilogy version, it has the crappy Wii motion controls. I really hate them, because it makes it very hard to aim at things. Because I really don't like the cursor of the Wii. That's why I don't play a ton of Wii games, but Prime is really good, and I don't have a GameCube. So I'm playing the Wii version. So first you have your combat visor. This is your normal shoot and shoot. You got the scan visor, which lets you scan things, usually important things. Morph ball form by pressing C. There are also morph ball bombs. These red things are important. Anytime you see one of these with the scan visor, it means you need to scan it. Like, it's important. You also get completion for scans in this game. And I believe it only counts the red ones. I don't think it counts the orange ones. That changes a bit in Prime 2 and 3, because the actual system... The actual system for the scan visor is a bit different in Prime 2. Also, new to this game, holding the charge beam... well, it doesn't absorb, but it draws in projectiles, which is really cool. I actually like that function. What are these things? I don't remember. There's a lot of weird enemy names in this game. Like, Prime has 3D versions of a lot of standard Metroid enemies, but at the same time, it implements a lot of new enemies with weird names. I mean, granted, Dragon is kind of a weird enemy anyway, but there are some weird enemies in this game, in the reverse. Instead of the strange creature being named a kind of normal thing, it's a kind of normal looking thing named a really weird thing. That sentence made no sense, but I don't care. Access to tech beta approved. Step into the hologram. Another major function of the Prime games, these hologram elevators. As far as the Prime games go, I do very much enjoy the Prime games. And especially in terms of world building. The, Prime 1 and Prime 3 specifically are the best for that. You are dead. Open that door. Don't care. I don't even need a missile for that. Sweet. So yeah, you fire missiles by pressing down. An interesting little mechanic of the missiles in the Prime games is you cannot fire a beam immediately after firing a missile. You have to press A, or the fire button rather, once to switch it back to beam mode, because your arm cannon opens up all weird to fire a missile, and it doesn't fire beams that way. I'm over explaining things. It's very simple. Press buttons, do things. Yeah, every time the arm cannon opens up all weird like that, it's because I fired a missile. And it closes like some sort of weird space plant. I don't know. That's my first thought. Like a space tulip. I don't know. Oh, also, remember this area. It's going to be important for later. Wow, starting off just flawlessly. People driving past my house. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks for that, bro. So, this thing is... Okay, it doesn't have a specific name yet. I think this is usually referred to as a morph ball cannon or something like that. You go into here in morph ball form. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the cannon. This is just a morph ball switch. Never mind then. I don't think I've scanned these yet. New creatures entry. Yay! Auto defense turret. These things are kind of dangerous. I mean, they're not super dangerous yet, but I don't know. They're a little dangerous. Bop. Alright. See, in most of the Metroid games, you just go into morph ball form for a thing, but in this game, you gotta press whatever button is fired to lay a bomb. It's kind of odd. Say hello to our first... Ooh, that wasn't good. Let me nudge the mic away a bit. Ooh, that was a bad sound. Anyway, say hello to our first boss, the Parasite Queen. If you played Super Smash Bros. Brawl, you should be kind of acquainted with this one because it makes an appearance there. This is a surprisingly difficult first boss, I gotta say. Just gonna do this. Oh, right. Let me scan it. Get its health bar. Boop. Parasite Queen. Parasitic female, generally enhanced by unknown means. A weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapon-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. For reference, the pirates in question are the space pirates. Oh, man. Come on, yeah, I know, your barrier's all scary, blah, blah, blah. Fire, missiles, pume! Come on, stop moving. I'm gonna just... Yeah, I'm gonna just... Ah, so close! I have one missile. Gotta make the shot. It's like Star Wars. Gotta use the Force. Never mind. Screw that missile. I'll just use my charge beam. Parasite Queen defeated. Interesting mechanic. Well, I guess it's not especially interesting, but a little side collection thing of the Prime Trilogy are these special tokens, which are used for unlocking bonus content. What kind of stuff's in there? There's, I think, like music, there's concept art, there's a bunch of different stuff. It's mostly just side content. There's nothing super interesting. But if you want cool looking stuff, man, there you go. Collect all the metal things. Oh, goodness. I believe they are referred to as tokens, specifically. Sweet. Whoa, explosions! Mini Parasite Queen thing. Oh, let's get up here. Hey, look! That's a dead space pirate. You know, I haven't scanned these guys. I should do that. Space pirate! Status severe internal damage detected. Oh, this guy's taking some damage. I'm gonna just, yeah, blast you a couple times. Hey, look! Doorway. Oh, this is the best part of the run. Right here. Woo! Going down here in morph ball form. Oh, it's so cool. Huh! You can also open doors with morph ball bombs. I don't think that's unique to Prime. I think that's been in a lot of Metroid games. But, it's certainly more helpful in Prime. Also, man, you can just get all over the place in morph ball form. This is so fun. And this is a loading door. Kind of. Back in the ball form. Never mind, we're going uphill. I don't think it's really worth your time to go uphill on in morph ball form. Ah, the beeping. It's so annoying. This is probably the longest run, like, escape sequence in a Metroid game, too. Is this one right here. Because they give you 6 minutes, and you use at least 3 of that, even if you're quick. I think 3. Pretty sure that's what I got my first time around. Though I don't know, I'm generally going a lot faster than the first time I did this. And BAM! I don't know if that's instant death or not. I mean, I would wager it probably is. Also, that's cool. If you fire the charge beam, you see Samus's reflection. If it's really close to you. Like, if there's a really bright light, you see Samus's reflection, which is just a nice little touch. Huh? What's going on? Oh no! It's Ridley! And apparently he's been getting the cybernetic enhancements, because he's all metal and stuff. Guess he's been taking a page out of Mario's book. Metal Ridley can move. I don't know. I mean, that's my first thought. One of the things I don't like in Prime, and the Trilogy version as well, is these doors. They're kind of finicky. Oh, wait. Gotta stop. Got an important sequence. Explosions! Damn it, Michael Bay. Michael Bay screws Samus over. So that explosion damaged our suit, and now we've lost all our stuff. Varia suit malfunction. Morph ball malfunction. Missile malfunction. Charge beam malfunction. Grapple beam malfunction. Oh, yay. So everything important we had is now gone. Awesome. So glad that's a thing. Let's go. Oh, that's fire. Let's not go that way. Instead, oh. I didn't realize it depressurizes automatically. Sweet. Anyway, yeah, one of the things I don't like is you have to shoot these doors really early when you approach them, because they load a room, which I think they've done in previous games as well. Like in Super Metroid, when you go through a door, there's that little transfer sequence where the door moves across the screen, and I think that's used as a loading time. But it's a lot worse and more noticeable in the Prime games. Because what will happen is you'll shoot the door, and sometimes you'll wait like 5 seconds for the door to open. And it'll just sit there shut with no shield. Because as soon as that shield's gone, the door triggers to open. And it'll just sit there, no shield, you can't shoot it again. It just sits there for like 5, sometimes 10 seconds. And then opens up. Which can really suck. Partially because sometimes you're low health and you're trying to get out of a room, and the next room hasn't loaded, and you're about to die. And it really blows. That has killed me before. It's not fun. But I do have to give Prime this much. Its soundtrack is fantastic. Like, it's really good. Because, I was looking over... I've been listening to Super Metroid's soundtrack a lot, because I remembered that a lot of the songs in Super Metroid are really good. I was like, what about the other Metroid games? Like the newer ones, like Other M and the Prime games. What's the soundtrack on that? I checked Other M. Other M's soundtrack is fittingly terrible. 20 of the songs sound almost the same with minor changes, and then there are probably like 5... Well, there's another set of like 20 songs that sound almost the same. And then there's... Oops. Didn't mean to save. No, thank you. Game... Thank you, game. Anyway, so there's like 2 sets of 20 songs that sound the same in their set of 20. Ignore these guys. They're not worth fighting. And then there's probably 4 or 5 songs in the soundtrack that are really good. And 4 of those songs are just remakes of old Metroid. Like, they're just remakes of songs from previous Metroid games. I think Ridley's battle theme is in there. I believe Meridia is in there. The intro sequence from Super Metroid is in there. And I believe the main Metroid theme is in there. I think there's only one original song that's any good. And I don't even remember what it is. Yeah, so Other M's soundtrack is terrible. Prime's soundtrack does have some clones and remakes, but it also has some really good original songs. If you want a really good song from Prime's soundtrack, look up Phendrana Drift's theme. It is fantastic. Seismic disturbance. Ooh, exciting. Gotta get to the Hive Totem. Alright then. These videos are probably going to be a bit longer, and they might have a lot of editing in them, because the Prime games are kind of long. Like, if you expected 15, 20-minute videos for this series, nope. I wish, because I actually kind of enjoy the shorter videos. Like with Zero Mission and Fusion, those videos are perfect, because they process in like half an hour. So I can record a video and edit it and have it ready in like the span of an hour. It's really nice. But that is not the case with the Prime games at all. The Prime games are much longer. I think my first playthrough of Prime 1 was, I want to say 12 hours? So for a Metroid game, this is pretty long. This is pretty long. Also, why am I ignoring anything or everything? Well, because there's not a whole lot of exploration to be done the first time through the Chozo Ruins. Not till you're at the very end, which is probably going to end up being the case. Like, there's no point in exploring any of those previous rooms because we don't have anything. We have literally nothing, which is part of what makes this one of the harder boss fights in the game, at least in my opinion. Welcome to the Hive Totem. This is not a fun boss. For one, it fills up the room with toxic water. You step in that water, you take damage. Don't step in that water. There's also the fact that you're not really used to combat in this game, especially with the bare minimum, when you get to this boss. And these things take more than a few shots. Pay attention to your minimap. As soon as it stops, start firing, and then shoot at this thing. Luckily, you can easily get the shot minimum. come on. Nope. Ow. Oh, I hate this boss. It sucks so much. And they take so long to stop moving, too. Ow. Like, this is a boss for the Seeker missiles. This is not a boss for no equipment. Wait for it. Eh. And shoot the hive totem. I believe you have to do that 4 times? It may only be 3. And you can get a couple of good hits by shooting these things as they come out, but yeah, it's a pain if you don't kill at least a couple of them. If you know how to strafe, this boss isn't that bad. But man, if you have never played a first-person shooter, this boss sucks. Nope. Sorry, I'm in like hardcore focus mode. Hey, thank you. Ah, come on. I was hoping to catch 2. It's really hard to catch 2 at a time. And the sensitivity on this game, oh my goodness. You know, one sec, I'm gonna crank that up a bit. It's still so slow! Look at this. The aim speed in this game is terrible. Like, people make snarky comments about Destiny's aim speed being slow. This game's aim speed is the worst. It takes you 3 minutes to turn around. It's really not fun. But anyway, that is our first power-up. It's kind of surprising because I don't think missiles are usually the first thing you get in a Metroid game. Actually, no, that's completely wrong. It's the first thing you get in like 4 different Metroid games. Well, no. I'm trying to remember now. I know Fusion, because I just played it, gives you missiles first. But I think Zero Mission and Super Metroid both give you the Morph Ball first. Say hello to the energy tank. Game? Game, that's not how that works. Anyway, energy tank. Come on. There we go. Energy tank adds another 100 energy to your total, and it also refills your health like it does in most games, which is awesome. It's so helpful. Got some missiles. So we got extra health and we got missiles. Unfortunately, we still don't have the morph ball, so we can't go through there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, what was I talking about? Right, missiles being the first thing. They're the first thing in this game. They're the first thing in Fusion. Super Metroid and Zero Mission give you the Morph Ball first. What else? The original Metroid obviously gives you the Morph Ball first, because Zero Mission is a remake of the original. That's 3 Metroid games. I mean, technically you get missiles first in Metroid 2 as well, but that's really only because you need the missiles. Wait, don't have Morph Ball form, so I can't even explore this room. What am I doing? I'm dumb. Yeah, you can't do anything there till you have the Morph Ball. Booper doop. What about this room? I need bombs. I need bombs. Well, alright then. Bye-bye. I'm gonna just go all later man up in here. I'm still trying to think. What other games? I mean, at this point, I'm just trying to remember all of the Metroid games so far. What does, Future Me, look up what Other M gives you first. Because I feel like Other M is another game that would give you missiles first. Or, well, no, I think you start off with the Morph Ball in Other M. It's kind of a trend in the Metroid games. Also, where am I going? I'm dumb, I forgot where I'm going. One sec. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go down here, because there's a blast shield here. A blast shield on the door blocking access. Guess what? I have missiles. I don't care. Ta-da. What are these stupid bugs? I don't like these bugs. Because if you're not careful, they do a lot of damage. Oh! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just do that. Hope you guys don't mind. Get all my missiles back. Oh! It's right here. Sweet. Also, my dogs are barking. Thanks, dogs. I appreciate it. Uh-oh. Not paying attention. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a well-placed missile right there. That's what that was. That was a well-placed missile. So in Prime, the power-ups are a little bit different than most Metroid games. The small missiles give you 3, the slightly larger ones with like the 2 fins, I believe those give you 5. And then the biggest ones, I think either give you 10 or 15, if I remember correctly. Oh, boss time. It's a big beetle. Am I given a health bar on this guy? I don't think it really matters. Because I can kill him in 2 hits. Ah. Let's get a scan of you. Boop-a-doop, plated beetle, well-armored burrowing insect, vulnerable only in the rear abdomen. Hence why it glows bright red. Because that's a good idea. So it's going to tell us about the dash mechanic. Ta-da! 2 hits. Really easy boss, if I'm being entirely honest. Yeah, if you move left or right, basically if you strafe while locked on and press B, while you have to actively be locked on to an enemy, not just locked on to air. But yeah, if you're locked on to something, you strafe, move left or right, press B, you will do a little dash jump. And that is very important in this game because it's an excellent dodge move. Press C to activate Morph Ball mode. Use the control stick to move the ball around. So it's Morph Ball form. Ta-da. Sadly, we can't jump. And jumping in this game with the Morph Ball is really easy. Like, easier than most. Because here's the thing. Because it's Wii Remote, they gave you motion controls. In most cases, I would complain about motion controls. I don't about this game. And there's a very good reason why. Because you don't have a dedicated button for Morph Ball jump. Instead, if you just flick the Wii Remote up, you jump. Once you have bombs. And it's really nice. Because it makes double bomb jumping really easy. You can't infinite bomb jump in this game because there's only... You have a limit of 3 bombs before they have to take a few seconds to recharge. And the timing is built so that you can't infinite bomb jump like you could in the original Metroid or in Super Metroid. But you can double bomb jump, and actually double bomb jump is used pretty frequently, which is pretty nice. Let's pop this open. Dun, 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 dun. Because I know my way around Chozodia, because that's what I played through in that practice file, this first episode's probably going to get a lot done. Oh, these are Shriek Bats? Well, won't find out now. Oh, wait. Oh, right, that's energy pellet. Never mind. Don't care. Yeah, I think those are Shriek Bats. And these are Reaper Vines. Reaper Vines suck. Because they show up constantly. They're basically like those weird tentacle things from Banjo-Kazooie, except they respawn over and over. I don't like Reaper Vines, if that wasn't obvious. We gotta go this way. Hey, look, Reaper Vine. Hey, look, another Reaper Vine. That's the other thing that sucks about them. They always appear in 2s. Every freaking time. Like, if you are going from point A to point B and you run into a Reaper Vine, it's pretty much guaranteed you're going to see another one. But that is going to be the end of episode 1. I will see you guys next time while we explore more of Chozodia. No, I'm dumb. These are the Chozo ruins. Never mind. I'm pretty sure I've called it Chozodia like 4 times. Oh, I'm dumb. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. See you guys next time.